This demo here is for the Edwards E306. Going to go over the components. Of course, you have your bell jar here with your inside here is your thermal evaporator. You have a shutter, and up here is your deposition crystal, your sensor. This right here is for LN2. You have your control panel here, which you have your power, your rotary pump, diffusion pump, and air admit. You got the rotary pump and the diffusion on right now. The air is when you want to go ahead and vent a jar. Right now is your piranha gauge, your cold cathode gauge, which is reading the pressure in your bell jar. But you can see this right now is in a 6, 2 into the 6. I'm on the 2 scale here. I go in a 3 scale. You can see it's almost coming up right around the 2. So it's just a hair above the 2. This does not work because you're using this as your thermal source, which is a heavy duty, low amp, high amperage, low voltage supply. Same thing with this down here, is all part of the original, but it's been upgraded to a little bit more powerful one. As you can see, the boat in here is really thick. So for that boat to be thick, you have to have a heavy duty transformer. With this system also comes with this chiller. And this is the chiller for it. Down here you have a flow switch. As you can see, it's pretty much pegged. On the back side here is basically your power hookups and your water hookups. There's your water hookups that go to your system. Back in here you have as your big transformer here, and then you have your mechanical pump. You got your diffusion pump right here. It requires 110 volts for the crystal monitor and two 208 single phase 20 amp plugs for the thermal source and for the unit itself. So what I'm going to do right now is go over here to your deposition monitor. I'm going to flip this switch on, turn this down, and I'm going to start turning this up. And you'll see that the gauge over here is starting to creep up. We're on a high scale, so we're right now at 100 amps. And you'll see that the source boat is on, and if you look right here, that's telling you how many angstroms per second is being deposited. Now I'm going to turn this down, and you'll see that this starts coming down on the angstroms. As you see, that's your total angstrom. This is your angstroms per second. And as you can see, we can't see inside the bell jar because it's coated itself with aluminum. And that is the end of the demo.